Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Greyox and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have the top 5 guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and before we get started with this video, I just want you guys to know that these are my personal top 5 weapons. Yours could be different, or your favorite weapon may not even be in this list, so just bear in mind that these are my personal top 5 weapons. And I would sure appreciate it, guys, if you drop your top 5 personal weapons in the comments down below. And one more thing, these top 5 weapons are of September 2016, because as the patches keep on coming, they sometimes nerf guns, they sometimes buff some guns. So these are of September 2016, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So before we actually get to the top 5 guns, we have 2 honorable mentions. The first one is the Kuda. The Kuda is a very good gun. I absolutely love it, even though they buffed it. Sorry, not buffed it. They nerfed it in the last patch about a month ago. But it is an absolutely amazing weapon. It has moderate damage, high range. The Kuda for a submachine gun, it has really good range and a fast fire rate. It's not the fastest, but it's pretty fast. And I love the Kuda. The Kuda is just one of my favorite guns. Although it's not in my top 5, it can easily come into those top 5s. The weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 are very balanced, to the point where it was really hard for me to pick my top 5 weapons. So the Kuda can easily be in my top 5, but unfortunately it's in my honorable mentions. And the second and the last honorable mention that I have is the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper Mark II is an absolutely amazing gun. I am so glad that I actually got it in Black Ops 3, because I used to have this gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's where it originally came from. This gun is absolutely amazing. I can't stress out how amazing it is. It has high mobility, so it's very mobile and you can move with it easily. I can really see its mobility when I play with it. It has a very fast fire rate. If you've ever used it before, or if you just look at the stats, it has a very fast fire rate, and that's one of the things that I absolutely love about it. And it does have a very fast fire rate, but it is extremely accurate. So unlike the Vesper or the VMP, they both have fast fire rates as well, but they're not as accurate as this. No way. So it has a very fast fire rate, and it is really accurate. It has moderate damage. The damage of the Peacekeeper isn't that high. It's actually pretty low, but it still has a very fast fire rate and really good accuracy, which puts it in my 2 honorable mentions. And also, it is a hybrid weapon, so it works as an assault rifle and it works as an SMG. It can be used both ways, and I've tried it and it does work as both of them, because it's basically, even in Black Ops 2 back in the day, it was said that it's a hybrid weapon, and it's an absolutely amazing weapon. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions, and let's actually get into the top 5. So for number 5, we have the KN-44. The KN-44 is one of my favorite guns. Right now it's not my favorite, but it used to, when I first picked up Black Ops 3, it actually used to be my favorite gun, but it's changed right now. The KN-44 I don't think it has ever been buffed or nerfed. It has always stayed the same, and the KN-44 has really high damage. It has a very fast fire rate. A fast fire rate is always good, as long as the gun isn't like something like the Vesper, where it's very inaccurate. So the KN-44 has high damage, a very fast fire rate, okay accuracy. It's not the most accurate gun in the world, but it's still not that bad. It has good accuracy, to be honest. And the KN-44 is a semi-hybrid, so it's not like the Peacekeeper. It's semi. It's like half a Peacekeeper, basically. It's definitely an assault rifle. You can use it as an assault rifle, but you can kind of rush with it too. But if you use it as an assault rifle, it's definitely better there. But you still can rush with it, unlike many other assault rifles. At number 4, we have the Man of War. The Man of War, at first I didn't really used to like this gun, but now I absolutely love it. The Man of War has very strong damage. It has the strongest damage in all the assault rifles. It has good range, considering it's an assault rifle for long ranges. It has really good range. It has good accuracy. It doesn't have the best accuracy, but it has really good accuracy in my opinion. On the bad side though, it has a slow fire rate. That's one of the things with the Man of War. Since it has really high damage, they can't have a fast fire rate on it, or then it will be really overpowered. So it has a pretty slow fire rate. And in the latest update, they nerfed it, and now it has a slower reload time. It has a very slow reload time. But overall, the Man of War is one of my favorite guns, and it is a very powerful weapon. Moving on to number 3, we have one that most of you guys probably wouldn't expect on this list. It's the Razorback. The Razorback is one of my favorite guns. Not everyone likes it, but I personally love it. It's a very accurate gun. It's a submachine gun, but it's very accurate. You can use it as an assault rifle, and I actually do. It has high range, so it definitely works as an assault rifle. So it's very accurate. It has high range. It has a moderate fire rate, and so it's not slow, but it's not like a VMP. It's like in between. It has a moderate fire rate, and it's an absolutely awesome weapon in my opinion. I just love it. And the Razorback is definitely and easily in my top 5 weapons. Moving on to number 2 and number 1. First of all, we have number 2, and these two, most of you guys probably expected them because these are the top 2 weapons in the game. So for number 2, we have the VMP. Obviously, the VMP has a very fast fire rate. The only other weapon that I know of that has a faster fire rate than the VMP is the Vesper. But for me, the VMP beats the Vesper. Some people might disagree with that, but personally, I think the VMP is better than the Vesper. The VMP has good damage, and it has a large magazine capacity, so this is where the VMP really hurts the Vesper, because the VMP has 40 bullets in each magazine, while the Vesper, I believe, has only 30. And with the Vesper having a faster fire rate, that means you're gonna burn through those bullets or through that magazine faster than VMP. So when the VMP has a bigger magazine, that makes it a better gun in my opinion. That's one of the parts that the VMP really beats the Vesper. It has okay accuracy. It's not the most accurate gun, but for me, it definitely has better accuracy than the Vesper. And one more thing I love about the VMP is its iron sights. The iron sights for the VMP, I don't know if everybody loves them, but personally, I adore them. They're just, I don't know what exactly, but something about them I just love. So overall, the VMP, it's a very good gun. It's amazing. It's an amazing gun in my opinion. And yeah, it's my second best gun in the game. Moving on to the very big number 1. So for number 1, we have the M8A7. The M8A7 is a 4-round burst, and it's probably the fastest burst weapon I've seen. When the bursts actually recycle, like they keep on cycling, it fires really quickly. So if you compare it, for example, with the XR2, which is a 3-burst weapon, a 3-burst assault rifle, because also we have the Pharaoh, which is a 3-burst submachine. A 3 or a 4, either one, I'm not actually sure. So the Pharaoh is a burst submachine gun, but we're talking about assault rifles here. So if you compare it to the XR2 has higher damage, but it cycles the bursts slower. So the M8 cycles it faster, and it is a 4-round burst, while the XR2 is only a 3-round burst. It has very good range. The M8A7, I've tried it, has extremely good range, and very low recoil. This is one of the parts that I absolutely love about the M8A7 is basically its accuracy. It has very low recoil. If you challenge guys at a far distance, you're almost getting little to no recoil. This gun has absolutely awesome recoil. It has moderate damage. The XR2, as I mentioned before, has stronger damage than it, but it's not that big of a difference. And the M8A7 is a 4-round burst with better recoil and a faster cycling rate of the bursts. It has very good recoil, as I mentioned, and overall it's a very consistent gun. So these are honestly my top 5 guns in the game. Yours may be different. Each one has his own opinion, and I would really appreciate it if you guys do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because this video took me a lot of time to do, and unlike my 2 other videos, This one took a lot of time. I had to first of all get all the gameplays for each weapon that you're seeing right now, and then I had to, after getting the gameplay, I had to record this commentary, and then it took a lot more than my normal videos. So this will unfortunately, guys, bring us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. These are my top 5 weapons. Yours could be different, as I said before. And if you've enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already to stay updated with my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.